How is the sound? How is the sound now? How is the sound? Tell me about the sound. How is the audio? Not good. All right. Moment. So now, how is the audio? How is the audio at the moment? Something wrong with the sound. Better. The sound is better. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The sound is better. The sound is good. You see, thank you very much. Some people don't understand that Biafra struggle is a struggle for everybody. Biafra struggle is a struggle for everybody. Every Biafran. It's not a struggle for a particular people. It is not a struggle for a particular individual. Biafra struggle is a struggle for everybody. And our leader, Mazi Kanu, the greatest leader of the liberation movement. As a leader he identifies with even those who are not Biafrans. He identifies those and identify with those who are not IPOB members, those who are on the truth, those who stand on the truth, those who say the way it is, those who are not liars. He stand with them and he always make it very clear. Before, when I started the struggle, when I joined the struggle for Biafra restoration, I was not an opt member of IPOB. Mazi Kanu understand and recognize the fact that I am doing something commendable. And Mazi Kanu mentioned my name, commending me several times. Anybody that says that I am not an IPOB member, the person is lying. I am an oath member of IPOB. I took oath, and that is the way it is. I'm not just an ordinary member. I took oath in IPOB. And anybody that is coming to tell you that Simon Ekpa is not an oath member of IPOB or is not a member of IPOB, I believe that by the time people who knows that I'm an oath member of IPOB know, and the Mazi Kanu, wherever he is, when he is out, he will also hear that some people say that I'm not oath member of IPOB. And before I became oath member of IPOB, a lot of people attacked Simon Ekpa that you are not oath member, you are this, you are broadcasting. I told people that first of all, I am a Biafran, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether I took oath or I don't take oath. I come out for this struggle, and whenever I am doing, I put my best. Anybody who have come across me, whatever I'm doing in my life, I have always put my best. And let me tell you all, one thing is that whatever you see happening now is not new to me. I have experienced all these kind of things at every stage, every level of my life, it has always been like this, because anything I step into, I will always want to make difference. Anything I step into, I will want to make difference. I will want to do my best. I will want to sacrifice my best. It does not matter what it is. And that is my spirit, and that's who I am. If I step into something, I will always want to do my best. So before I joined the struggle for Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has recognized that I'm doing something good. And I promise him, because the reason why I joined Biafra is, number one, is that Nigeria is not working again. And everybody knows that. And Nigeria will never work. And every one of us today, if you are fighting for Biafra, you were once one Nigeria. You were once one Nigeria. Everybody were once one Nigeria. Everybody preach one Nigeria. In 2019, all of us agitated and they supported Peter Obi. Peter Obi contested as a vice presidential candidate to Atiku Abubakar. All of us supported Peter Obi. It was after that, because some of us decided to give it one more try. It was after that, everybody now come to understand that if we continue to delay on leaving Nigeria, that the delay is dangerous. I challenge anybody. I challenge anybody who come to say, I am not oath member, to hold himself or herself until our leader is out. You know, I am a bona fide oath member of IPOB. When I did not take oath, I challenged those. I said, even if I don't take oath, I will never betray the struggle for Biafra that I've joined. And I took oath. It did not change. Nothing will change. It will remain like that. So anybody that says Simon Ekpa didn't take oath is enemy of Biafra. I must make it very clear. I am going to make it very, very clear that if anybody hearing me that I claiming to have taken oath, and the person come to say publicly that Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB, listen, let me tell you, that person is the enemy of Biafra. The person is not just enemy of Biafra, but enemy of IPOB. And let me tell you, time will tell. Time shall tell. Time shall tell. Time shall tell. For people to say that I am not an oath member of IPOB, while I am claiming to be an oath member of IPOB. Time shall tell. Biafra will leave. The Biafrans you see today, they will all be alive. And the time shall tell. Go and mark my word. We will know those who are going to betray Biafra. And we will know those who are genuinely fighting for Biafra when the time comes. And time shall tell. By the way, I have come to continue the work I am doing. The work I am doing, the work I have been doing. And there's those who say that Simon Ekpa is on monetized platform. Monetized platform. If you have problem with a monetized platform, send me your account. I will be paying you your salary. I will pay your salary every month. If that monetize is your problem, send me your. In fact, as I pay some people's salary every month. So bring your account. I will be paying you salary every month so that you shut the hell up. If that is your problem, face your problem. And if you feel that Simon Ekpa is on a monetized platform, create your own platform. Do what Simon Ekpa is doing. Do what Simon Ekpa is doing for Biafra. Create your own monetized platform. Give your service to IPOB. Give your service to Biafra. That's how to differentiate yourself from others. You don't come and start attacking somebody who is investing his time, investing his money, sacrificing his time, sacrificing his health to just make a difference in the struggle. So if you feel that, I don't think I look like somebody who is hungry. I don't think I look like you, somebody who is hungry. And in case if you don't know me, you go and ask questions. Those people that are calling from Finland to give you gossiping, go and ask them, who is Simon Ekpa in Finland? I don't boast. Go ask them. Let them give you, if they will have the guts to tell you. Go and ask them who is Simon Ekpa in Finland. Go and ask them. I don't want to be doing this, but let me continue. Now, this evening we have come to dissect the interview from Babangida. You see, I want all those people that are talking to watch what I'm about to do this evening. This is what this is what they should be doing. Is instead of channeling they said they are bringing media war. I do not know who they are going to fight with the media war. And if we begin to fight the media war, I don't think some people will win me in media war. Because even if propaganda will bring it. But I'm not doing that. And the only reason I will not engage them is because of our leader. That is the only reason. If it is for Biafra, I will engage them because I know Biafra will come. Anyhow, Biafra will come. Everybody is already waking up. But because of our leader, who have sacrificed a lot of things, sacrifice families, sacrifice father, sacrifice mother, sacrifice everything, including now sacrificing his own right to movement. That is the only thing. Otherwise, it doesn't matter how Biafra come. And let me tell you, other people are fighting for Biafra in different ways, in their own different ways. But the promise I gave him and Biafra people, it will stay until Biafra is restored. So push yourself and push yourself more as you want. I am unshakable. I am unshakable. All right. Now let us continue. This evening we have come to expose Babangida, and I want you, as you are watching this program, you are going to be seeing the heart of every Northerner. You are going to be seeing the heart of every Northerner. And I say every Northern Muslim, every Fulani, you are going to be seeing their heart. And for those of you who don't understand what is coming to you, I want you to listen to this. Now, I will start by playing a video that some of you are very, very familiar with. One moment.
Talks about killing your premier. Add on top of that the North's general hate of the East, and you can start to get the picture of the sort of tribal tension Nigeria was heading towards.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it northernized, and now all important posts are being held by northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the North solely with Northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a northerner first. If you can't get a northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions coming out with having no work to do. I'm sure whichever government of the day might be, it will feel rather embarrassed and it might even lead to bloodshed.
Doesn't this damage the idea, sir, of all people in all regions in Nigeria being fellow citizens of one country?
Well, it might, but you are, new to our region, but how many northerners are employed in the east or in the west? The answer is no. And if there are, there may be 10 laborers employed only.
Major.
Now, did you hear that? Some time ago, I told people that when this man, Ahmed Bello, was referring to, is not about northern part of Nigeria that was being modernized. I said it in the past. For those of you who have followed our broadcast, I have made it very clear in the past that what this man was indirectly referring to here was not northern Nigeria. It was Nigeria as a whole. It was northernization of Nigeria. And you know what? The interview you watch now was in 1964. 1964. The interview was in 1964. Now, after how many years? This was before Biafra War. I want to tell you one thing. In 2021, Babangida IBB, who was a military dictator for 8 years, or how many years he was the military dictator in Nigeria. Do you know what he has come to do? He has come to justify this thing this man said here. He said he entered the military, Nigerian army, because of northernization. I know some of you did not hear this one. Where you will not pay attention to this, information when you watch this program. He said, I'm going to play the video. Babangida said that what made him to join the military, Nigeria army, was the northernization. Now, that northernization here, people did not understand this man. And the people, the leaders, the political leaders from the southern Nigeria, from eastern Nigeria, they have become the biggest ignorance of them all. Because they were just ascribing this thing this man said here to northern region. This man was not referring to northern region. And what has played today from 1964 to 2001, everything is evidently clear. Babangida, who was the military head of state, and if Babangida in 2021 can come to tell you that he entered Nigeria military because of northernization of Nigeria. Remember that when Babangida said northernization, he was not referring to northern region. No, because he did not enter Nigeria military to serve the north. He entered Nigeria army to serve Nigeria. But now, what should worry you? Why did Babangida say he entered the military because of them? Northernization. I want you to watch. That's why this program is, the topic of this program is analyzing the interview of IBB, Taliban, Afghanistan, and how Nigeria will be taken over. If you do not rise up now to fight the people that is trying to kill you, not Simon Ekpa, I want you to watch.
Turns 80, he says he's quite concerned about issues of Nigeria's unity, especially agitations for secession, and requests for further discussions about the subject. He has described unity as a settled matter for Nigeria. My guest also says he's been proved right by time on the issue of the annulment of the June 12, 1993 presidential election. Newsnight speaks to Nigeria's former military president, General Ibrahim Babangida. General, once again, it's lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you too, laddie.
And happy birthday.
Thank you.
80 is not just a milestone, it's a sitting stone. And I was taking a look at it. We were here in October last year to speak to you. And at that time, we said, okay, when you're 80, we'll be back. And then just in the run-up to this interview, it occurred to me that that would be our fourth interaction with you in 40 months.
That's not bad, is it?
No, actually, it's quite a privilege. And thank you for that.
Thank you too.
Why did you join the military at the time? Because you possibly could have done anything else, given what your records indicate. You could have been anything you wanted to be. Why did you choose the military?
I was a product of political processing at that time.
I was a product of political processing at that time. I want you to pay attention. I was a product of political processing at that time. Do you know what that means? You will not understand it. You are going to understand it now. Babangida said, as at the time he joined the Nigerian army, he was a product. He used the term. I want you to pay attention. He used the word product of a political system. Did you hear that? When Buhari was alive, Buhari joined the military as a result of product of political system. Now, I'm going to shock you. You don't know the system, right? You don't know what is the political system. You are going to know what is. In fact, I want you to invite all one Nigeria to this channel. Invite all one Nigeria. Invite those who tell you that Fulani, they are not coming. Invite those who tell you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is making noise. Invite those who tell you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is abusing everybody. Invite those who have attacked Simon Ekpa today. Let us give them some assignment, job that they should be doing. Because after this program, from tomorrow, since they have attacked Simon Ekpa and Simon Ekpa is not responding, because I will not respond to anything. The comment I'm making is a comment, it's a general comment. And it is what we call the side talk comment. We are challenging all those people. We are challenging all the people, the media dogs that abandoned Biafra to attack Simon Ekpa. We are challenging them this evening. Let us see how many of them. Let us see how many of them who think they are genuine Biafra. They should leave Simon Ekpa and carry this message that I'm about to pass to the people today. Let us see how many people are going to all these places, all these pages where you see them writing Simon Ekpa. They are promoting me, and you know they are promoting Simon Ekpa. I don't know, because the more they write, the more they promote me. So let them stop promoting me. I don't want promotion. I want them to share the video and the exposition I am doing, so that those who never believe in Biafra will listen to this and reason. So that those who still have belief in Nigeria will listen and repent. And this information is coming to you free of charge, out of my goodwill. I want you now to go from tomorrow, if not this evening, from tomorrow. Let us see how many of them that are going to share the exposition, because this exposition will change lives, like other of our exposition has been doing. So charge them, charge all of them to share this exposition that is about to come this evening. Now let us go there. I was a product of political system.
have done anything else, given what your records indicate. You could have been anything you wanted to be. Why did you choose the military?
I was a product of political processing at that time. There was a program of Nigerianization of the armed forces of the country, and also the process of, if I use that word, northernization, to make sure that people from this part of the country join the army. It's a political decision.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? There is a process of Nigerianization and northernization of Nigeria army. At that time, they used the word northernization. Now, I want to ask you, how is for those who claim that Ahmedou Bello was making reference to the region of northern Nigeria, where he said he want to make northern Nigeria, it is a modernization of northern Nigeria, which is the video I played in the beginning. The video of 1964. Modernization of armed forces of Nigeria. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He said modernization of armed forces of Nigeria. And let me tell you, it didn't end here. That is the result of today. And you know what? He then come to lie to Nigeria. He said he annulled the June 12th election for the unity of Nigeria. He said they have to stop Abiola, a Yoruba man, from becoming the president for the unity of Nigeria. Do you know why? Because of northernization of Nigeria. The product, he said he is a product. I want you to underline the word product. So a product of northernization of Nigeria can never allow anybody else to come in to stop the northernization of Nigeria. So that was why they killed Abiola. And do you know the reason he's going to give why they killed, why the June 12th was annulled? Do you know? He said because of the unity. Now, do you know why it is the unity? Because it is only when they annul the June 12th election, the Northerners will relax. Who is going to go to war? Had it been Abiola was declared winner of the presidency? Who? You think it is the Igbos? The answer is no. You think Igbos would have gone to war in Nigeria because Abiola was the winner? The answer is no. Who do you think they are going to go to war? Northern people. Because from the time Babangida was joining Nigeria army, he was a product of a political process. And the political process that made Babangida to join Nigeria army, he can never forget it. He can never forget it. And that is the quota system. He can never forget the product where he come from. He can never. You see, he can never. And that is the reason why they are going to do everything to make sure that the system favors the Northerner. Because from the beginning, they were all product of political process. Whatever that means, Simon Ekpa don't know. But I think by today, you will be able to know what it means. When you look at the judiciary today, you know what the political process means. So in my own wisdom and in my own interpretation, When you have professor of law in Nigeria from Yoruba, Oduduwa, from Biafra, when you have professor of law, when you have senior advocate of Nigeria, Malami become Attorney General as a result of political process. And what is it? It is called northernization of Nigeria. When you have professors of law, when you have senior advocate of Nigeria, when you have judges of international repute in Nigeria, you see Tanko Mohammed becoming the chief judge, the CGN, as a result of northernization of Nigeria. And it is called a product of political process. I want you people to know where this problem is coming from, because when we are saying it, you say nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. We are on ground. We are on ground. How can you be on ground? The only person that the Northerner will support is Buhari in 2015. And the certificate, primary school certificate, he cannot provide it. Among everybody in Nigeria, professor of law from Oduduwa land, Professor Osibanjo, become a deputy, a vice president to a man without certificate. Do you know the reason? Because it is a political process. Northernization of Nigeria. I am telling you, I did not say it. It is coming from a president, the ex-president, ex-head of state. So if this man was head of state for 8 years, if this man was head of state for 8 years, or how many years he was head of state, I don't know. You can imagine his mind. You can imagine what he had, the thing this man, I am telling you, this is not only Babangida. This is not only Babangida. Every northern Muslim, Fulani and everybody in the north. Do you know the mind this man carried to rule Nigeria for that 8 years? Or how many years he ruled Nigeria? Do you know the reason why Nigeria become member of Islamic organization? You don't know it was Babangida? Babangida registered Nigeria as a member of Islamic organization. You people don't know that? This is a confession. This is a confession. I want you to understand this problem where it is coming from. That you are no longer safe. Today, they have come through the back door. If he didn't say it now, you will all depend on the Ahmedou Bello. And then when we say Ahmedou Bello is saying this, he's saying that, some people say he's talking about, or that Ahmedou Bello was talking about northern region. Have you come to see it now? After how many years? Since 1964 till 2021. The truth have come out in 2021. Because ndị Igbo na-asị na agwọ ofu onye fụrụ na agha eke. The snake, when one person sees snake, the snake will always become python. When the person begin to describe the snake, you will describe the snake, and then those who did not see the snake will say, that snake must be python. It must be python. So had it been that Babangida did not come now to confess, everybody will continue to say Ahmedou Bello was referring to northern region then. Ahmedou Bello was referring to northern region then. And you have just seen a president, ex-dictator, ex-military dictator that annulled election of Yoruba. When Yoruba won election, because he was a product of political process, northernization of Nigeria. And let me tell you, you see the spirit Babangida is carrying is the spirit everybody in the Nigeria army they are carrying. Do you know that some people change their name to Mohammed? Do you know? Do you know that some people change their name to Mohammed to be able to get admission into Nigeria Defense Academy? Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that? If you don't know, go and ask question. A lot of people have changed their name today, and their name are Mohammed, Ahmed, because they want to enter into Nigeria Defense Academy to become an army officer. Do you understand that? And that is the problem. That is the problem. And do you know what? Malami is a product of modernization. So Malami, the first thing Malami should think of is modernization of Nigeria before anything. That is why today Abba Kaere has been indicted in America by FBI, the world's most powerful police. FBI. Do you know what? Because of the modernization, Abba Kaere become DCP, Deputy Commissioner of Police, because of the political process. There are mates, his mates, the people he entered Nigeria police with. Today they cannot boast of any rank. They can't boast of anything. But because of modernization of Nigeria, Abba Kaere now become the DCP. Today, product of modernization, Abba Kaere, they cannot indict him. They cannot extradite him yet. They want it to undergo due process. But let me tell you, if it happens to be Leko, Adeleke, it happens to be Okechukwu, by now, he will be in America. By now, Okechukwu will be in America. By now, Adeleke will be in America. Because everything that the Northerners are doing from day one is northernization. And people don't know. Our fathers have lied to us. Because how can they live in Nigeria and they did not know that the northernization of Nigeria is not about Ahmedu Bello? How can a president, ex-military dictator who ruled Nigeria for almost 8 years, if I'm not mistaken, will have this kind of mindset? So, Ndi Igbo na-asị, you can't bite the finger that feed you. They cannot go against modernization. Now, you see where the Nigeria problem is coming from. That is why when another person is retired, is the Inspector General of Police retired, another Northerner take over. Head of military retired, another Northerner take over. Senate President, Northerner. Muslim, the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Northerner, Muslim. Speaker, Muslim. DG, Custom, Muslim, Northerner. Immigration, Northerner. NMPC, Northerner. Police, Northerner. Civil Defense, Northerner. Air Force, Northerner. Everywhere you go today, it is called northernization. And people don't understand. I have been teaching this thing. It is called a systematic conquest of Nigeria. I said Taliban used guns to capture Afghanistan after 20 years. Oscar Enyang. Taliban used 20 years to capture Afghanistan. What do we do to stop this? My brother, Oscar Enyang. There is nothing you can do to stop it. The only thing that can stop it now is for the entire Southerners, Biafrans, Middle Beltans, for everybody to come to understand why Northern Fulani Muslim and Northern Muslim have taken over the entire system of Nigeria. Because all this while, everybody was wondering. If you go to social media, if you go to media houses, everybody is complaining. Why not have taken over everything? This one, custom, not. This one, not. That one, not. Fulani this, Fulani that, Fulani. So people don't know. Those who say they are educated, they don't know where it is coming from. They don't know. Please, those of you who come here to do comment of hip hop family member in Finland, please, first of all, I belong to where I want to belong to. Okay, I belong to where I'm an independent person. I belong to where I want to belong to. I am an old IPOB member, and my allegiance is to Biafra, Mazi and IPOB, especially those who accept me as a loyal disciple. And my reason is best known to me. And Mazi knows my reason of whatever I do. So if you are not happy with that, you wait. You can go and ask Mazi Kanu. But anyway, that is by the way. Let me continue. But please don't bring this comment here. I don't want to address it, and I will not comment on it. Those who want to kill themselves, they should go ahead and kill themselves over Simon Ekpa. I will continue to sail like I'm sailing, and nothing is going to stop me. Nothing is going to stop me. So please do not distract us. Pay attention to what I'm doing. Pay attention. All right. So, as I was saying, for those who are asking questions, how did we get here? How did we get here? We get here because the system 1964, or even before 1964, they were implementing what we call Northernization of Nigeria. Northernization of Nigeria. And people don't know. People don't know. Our elders don't know. Edwin Clark don't know. John Onyawodo don't know. All the governors in the Southeast don't know. Cut this video and show them. Because they will listen to Babangida, they will not understand what I'm explaining now until now. So tell them that when we say Northernization of Nigeria, when we say Fulanization of Nigeria, Islamization of Nigeria, it is real. And tell them they have gone far. What you see the presidency doing now is a continuation of what I call the Northernization, Fulanization of Nigeria. I want you all to pay attention. I'm going to play this thing once more. Believe me, I will analyze. This video is 40 minutes. It's 40 minutes. If we do not finish it today, we continue tomorrow. Because from this particular video, we are going to destroy the foundation of Nigeria. Because now, mmadụ na-abụ afụgo agwọ. Ọ bụrụzi eke. It is no longer one person that saw the snake. Two persons have seen the snake. So the snake is no longer python. Because in 1964, you were shouting, Ahmed Bello, that was why he was killed. Because he was shouting, northernization, but that was in the north. But I have come to expose to you the very first time in history of Nigeria that the northernization of Ahmed Bello was not just for northerners. It was not for only in the north. The northernization Ahmed Bello was talking about was actually northernization of Nigeria, entire Nigeria. But he was smart. He was too smart to have said, in this, that when he came here, he started the northernization process. So now let me tell you, when you hear them, Babangida say that now, the unity of Nigeria, the unity of Nigeria, the unity of Nigeria have died. There is no hope for unity of Nigeria. It's a scam. It's fake. Today, you will understand why they killed Abiola. And I'm calling on my Yoruba brothers and sisters to understand this now. Because the secret is out. It was because of the northernization. It was because of the northernization of Nigeria that made Babangida to kill Abiola, Babangida and all of them. Because had it been that Abiola came into power, it would have changed, the Abiola coming into power would have changed a lot of things. It would have delayed the northernization of Nigeria. Today, look at where we are. Let us continue.
Time, because you possibly could have done anything in 40 months.
That's not bad, is it?
No, actually, it's quite a privilege. I thank you for that.
Thank you too.
Why did you join the military at the time? Because you possibly could have done anything else, given what your records indicate. You could have been anything you wanted to be. Why did you choose the military?
I was a product of political processing at that time. There was a program of Nigerianization of the armed forces of the country, and also the process of, if I use that word, northernization, to make sure that people from this part of the country join the army. It's a political decision. So when people came, they talked to us when we were growing up to make a career in the army. As I said, if I give you an example, Yakubu Gawar was moving around our schools to talk to us as young people that there is a good career in the army, we should come and join the army.
Did you see that? Yakubu Gowon was the one projecting modernization. This Yakubu Gowon, he was the one going from school to school, telling them to come and take over Nigeria, that they want to turn the entire Nigeria into North. Are you hearing that? Yakubu Gowon. Today, how is Gowon? The evil and the sins of Gowon are many. So when Biafra went to war, or when the Biafra and Nigeria fight war, you understand that the hatred against Biafra, which Gowon displayed, did not start from 1967. Are you hearing that? It did not start from 1967. Gowon has been preparing against Umuchukwu Okika Biama for many decades. So the war against Biafra, Gowon was preparing for it for many years. The impunity in Nigeria today, Gowon prepared for it. I did not say it. You are hearing it from the horse's mouth. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Today he cannot go to Jos. Now let us watch.
And that's what happened.
Your history is military, and then subsequently a little bit of politics. If you had it to do all over again, would you do that?
I pray we don't have to do all over again, because you are saying that we should go back to pre-independence.
Well, I was talking about you personally, Your Excellency.
Did you hear that? He said he prayed they don't go back there again. Because, all of them have this preconceived instinct of every other Nigerian now want a restructured Nigeria. So he is already telling him, that he shouldn't even talk about going back to pre-independence, which is this regionalism. Because all of them, they have, I say, listen, let me tell you why Nigeria can never be restructured. Let me tell you why Nigeria can never, ever be restructured. Because every Northerner today is a Muslim. Not every Northerner is a Muslim, but every Northern Muslim today is a product of political process. Every political office holder today in the North, from Northerner, every political office holder is a product of political process. What is the name of the political process? Northernization. So when you begin to reason, why are these people fighting against restructuring Nigeria? Because they are product of the Northernization. They can never fight anything that will benefit Nigeria. Nigeria did not make them. They are not a product of Nigeria. Do you know who are the product of Nigeria? You are product of Nigeria. You from the south, from the middle belt, you are product of Nigeria, because you are subjected to all manner of scrutiny. Before you can become anything in Nigeria, you are subjected to all manner of degrading, marginalization. You have to fight double to get to where a Northerner will get to with one single effort. So how do you think that a Northerner will come to fight against that? It is impossible. It is impossible. That is why Senator Ndume of Boko Haram, Senator Ndume has been fighting Boko Haram this, Boko Haram that. Yeah, we must not accept repentant Boko Haram. We must not do this. This government is failing. The military, security, we cannot travel again. No? All of that are fake. But you know what? Immediately they want to amend election bill or transfer of electronic vote electronically. Ndume say he is suspecting PDP. And he begin to do here like this. I am suspecting PDP because, these PDP people, they have this Yahoo. They have this Yahoo boys. Yeah, what is this name? Or Osh Poppy. They are the people who have this Yahoo boys. So I am suspecting that PDP want to rig the election. They want to use the Yahoo boy. It is a lie. Who tell you that is a mumu? You think that Ndume is a mumu? He's not a mumu. He was just acting. He was just acting funny and foolish. He knows what he was doing. Do you know why? Because that electronic transmission or transmitter of vote will affect the product, the thing that made him Ali Ndume. Ali Ndume is a product of political process. which in other words called northernization of Nigeria. So whenever you bring idea, if you have been asking, I want this thing to go viral, cut the video like those who are cutting the video. If you have been asking yourself question, why are they not concerned about the progress of Nigeria? Why are they not always against something that would progress Nigeria? Why? You are asking that question. Babangida and Ahmedu Bello have answered you. If you ever wondered, why is it that every time they want to restructure Nigeria, they want to do this, not to kick against it. They want to do this, not to kick against it. They want to kick against everything that will benefit Nigeria. If you ever wondered, Babangida in 2021, after decade, have come to answer you. The answer is that they can never turn against the thing that made them. They are all product of political process. Northernization of Nigeria. I want you to take this video to your governors. It's a critical thinking analysis. And of course, the way I'm saying it now, you must understand. So from this video, we are going to solve a lot of problems. A lot of questions are going to be answered. Questions that have been left unanswered and unaddressed, unattended to for decades of Nigeria existence. So I'm telling you today that we have seen the answer to many questions about Nigeria. We have seen the answer to why they annulled Abiola election, June 12th. It was not because of anything they say, it was because the unity of Nigeria. So it was because of northernization of Nigeria, they annulled Abiola, because that is the only thing that will bring unity. So if they have allowed Abiola, North will rise against Nigeria. So they have to annul it for unity, which they are not wrong. For unity. And Abiola's daughter is on Arise TV talking. So I want you also to send a clip of this video. For those of you who know Abiola's daughter, send the clip of the video. Tell Abiola's daughter that a big secret has been revealed today. The secret is that the people she is thinking that she's supporting, they killed his father because of the political process that brought the Northerners to power, and they don't want that political process to be interfered. They want the political process to continue, and that is why they killed the father, and today the political process continued. Political process of the Northernization of Nigeria has given birth to CGN, Tanko Muhammad. It has given birth to Malami, Attorney General of the Federation. All these people are not qualified, but they are all product of the political process, which is the Northernization of Nigeria. Today, we have seen in 2015, Buhari become the president because the Northernization and because of the political process, a product of political process. So every Northerner running around him, who do they use? They use those who think that they are politicians from the south. They use Tinubu. They use APC. They use some sellout Yoruba elders to clinch into power. Now they clinch into power. What did they do? They turned the system against everyone. Now you can no longer win an election in Nigeria. You have to go to court. Remember that every election Buhari contested when he was alive, he has always, he went to court. Every single election, Buhari went to court because he don't believe in Nigeria. He don't believe in Nigeria. And people did not notice this thing. We shouted, we shouted, we shouted. They did not listen to us. Buhari don't believe in Nigeria when he was alive. So now, when he entered power through the Northern Force, because every politician in Nigeria from North, they are all products of political process. I want you to understand where I'm going to. They are all products of political process. And do you know another word for it? In fact, you know, quota system is even different. Quota system is a complete different thing. So don't even talk about quota system. Quota system is the educational disenfranchisement of the Southern Nigeria. So we are not talking about education. We are not talking about quota system. But we are talking about the political process. Political process, of course, the quota system is also part of the political process, but that is not a direct political process. They were able to put all these people. Babangida, he went there, he leveled ground for Fulani, and Abiola tried to come, they killed him. Everybody, now, Babangida have come to tell you that he became a military man as a result of political, he said that he's a product of political process. And then he went further to say he's a product of northernization of Nigeria. And I want you all to understand, I'm not misquoting anybody. Because the Nigerian military is not Northern military. It is Nigeria military, Nigeria army. So if you are joining my Nigeria army, you are not joining Nigeria army for North. You are joining Nigeria army for Nigeria. And if you have been lured into joining Nigeria army because joining Nigeria army is a process of northernization of Nigeria, then what are you talking? It means that you are now beginning to see why we must rise up before Afghanistan repeats itself in Nigeria, which is already happening. Listen, let me tell you. If you don't know, I want to show you something. I want to show you something. You see, I want you to take the entire process, political process in Nigeria. Terrorism is a political process, northernization. Fulani herdsmen is a political process, northernization. It is only in a different way. Banditry is a political process, northernization. And that is why the entire North, they are supporting them. They have conquered you in all sectors of Nigeria economy. What is remaining now is ground conquering, land conquering, city conquering, village conquering, town conquering, land conquering, farm conquering. And it is happening. In Delta State, they are conquering them already in their farm. It is a political process. How does that become a political process? Political process because they are in power. So they are not going to investigate or stop those Fulani chasing people out of their farm in Delta State. It is a political process. It is a political process. The conquest of Nigeria is ground process, political process, armed process, terrorism process, and everything is channeling to Islamization. I want you to watch this. This is happening right in Zamfara State, and they are not going to be arrested. Where do they get these arms and ammunition from? From the Nigerian military. Where do they get the arms and ammunition? From people who entered Nigeria army like Babangida, who were admitted into the NDA, who entered Nigeria army as a result of political process. Northernization of Nigeria. It was not there, no. It is happening today. Where do they get the arm from? Do you know that they are in Nigeria soil? Where are the tracking device that Pantami and the Abba Kaere used to kill Biafra people in Imo State? Where are the tracking devices? Huh? The device is not functional in the north. They don't have network. They don't have network in the north. But they are receiving phone calls to collect ransom. They are calling the people who they kidnap, their families, with telephone number. So why are Pantami and Abakari not tracking them? They cannot track them. Do you know what? They are making money to fund the northernization political process of conquest of Nigeria. This money you see they're collecting for ransom is to prepare them for war. And this Gumi have come to make a very terrifying revolution all the time. You don't listen to him. Gumi said, these people are preparing for war. They are getting the money from the kidnapping to prepare for war. In addition to the one the Nigeria government under the northern Muslim Fulanis are giving them. Because they invited them to Nigeria. So, IBB have just confirmed to you that he was a product of a political process called the northernization of Nigeria. And he can never fight against that. So every decision IBB has made was not for Nigeria. That is why Nigeria is in this dilapidated and decaying state. That is why Nigeria cannot boast of anything. Because all these years, as they are taking them into political position, into military, into police, their plan is how to support and aid anything that will support this northern agenda that produced them. Everything they do is how to support the northernization, the political process that produced them. They can never go against it. Now, and because they can never go against it, that is why bandit, you see them, free movement of bandit everywhere. I want you to watch. This is them in Zamfara State, in Nigeria soil. So let us see how many of those will share this video. I want you to go to their pages. I want you to go. They should crucify Simon Ekpa, but at least the message Simon Ekpa is passing to Biafra people, to Nigeria people, let them share it. They can even cover my face so that I will not appear on their platforms. But they cannot share it. I want you all to go into their platform tomorrow. See how many of them shared. This is the highest. This is the highest for now. Because this confession, we cannot just allow it to go under the carpet. So every Biafra media, what should you do? Those who are dragging for position that nobody is dragging with them. This is what you should be doing. Your job is not position. This is what you should be doing. And if you cannot do it, allow those who want to, with their pure and genuine hand, to do it. And if you cannot do it, when somebody do it, share it. But shame will not allow you. Shame cannot allow you. Shame will not allow you. But you know one thing? God will disgrace all of you one by one. Go and mark it. God will disgrace everybody who all they do is to fight against those who have something to offer. God will disgrace you. It didn't start today. I want you all to go and check the record of those who attacked Simon Ekpa. Even before I took oath, a lot of people attack me. I have never, I've never defended myself. When I started my program, I come online 3 times a day. I make video 5 times a day. People, why is he making video every day? Very soon now, he will not know what else to say. Let me tell you, if you don't know, if you make video 10 times a day and you lack what to say, it means you are not following Nigeria. Because the Nigeria situation requires us to make 100 videos every day. 100. Even more than 100. The only thing we do is that we pick the one we feel is more important. Akoko exposition, what to expose is plenty. We are lacking behind. If I tell you now, I am coming 4 times a day to make program. I am working. Some of them will come to my, some people will come to my office. They see me, I finish program 3 a.m. I have appointment. Tomorrow they will come and they see me in the office. How you do it? How do you do this thing? They watch your program. They will come and they will see me in my office. So what I'm telling you in essence that watch and see how many people will share this. Because this particular exposition will change a lot of lives. People don't know. People don't know. Let us move forward. I want you to watch the thing happening in Nigeria. And it is a product of political process. Modernization of Nigeria, and it is coming from IBB, Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. And for you to see how terrifying this thing is, he was the military dictator. Now, as a military dictator who is a product of a political process, which is modernization of Nigeria, I want you to just begin to think now what he has done in those days. You will know that a lot of things have, a lot of evil against Christians, against southern Nigeria has been done. Because if this man opened his mouth to say he is a product of political process, modernization, how can he come to fight something that produces him? How? It is impossible. We are human. It is impossible. He can never. And likewise, all of them. That is why the Fulani are killing you. They don't care. Because they have target agenda. That is why they will destroy your farm. They don't care. That is why they will kill and rape your women. They don't care. That is why whenever you attack them in Jos, they come against you. Before 12 minutes, before 24 hours, police have arrested all the young men in Jos. But remember, just the previous day, Fulani entered Jos, Plateau State, slaughtered people, slaughtered women and children. The same week, some people in Jos, they killed some Muslims. Within 12 hours, police are already announcing how they have arrested this one, how they have arrested that one, they have apprehended the killers, they have arrested this in the same country. But they are yet to arrest the people that killed, that made the people to come and kill. Nobody is supporting killing. But I'm just saying this so that you understand the political process in the killing. It is a political process, modernization. And that is why ESN, they will hunt for ESN using Hope Uzodinma. Because only ESN that will stop what is coming. But you know what? They are going to hunt for ESN. They will track ESN. They will capture ESN. They will say they have captured this, captured that. They will burn houses. But I am asking you, are these people not in the same Nigeria? Now, for those of you who don't know, I want you to see this one talking on the phone. Did you see that one talking on the phone? He is talking on the phone. Look at it. Look at it here. He is talking on the phone. Where is Abba Kaere and Pantami to track him? Did you see that he is talking on the phone? He is talking on the phone. He is talking on the phone. Are you seeing it? He is talking on the phone, my people. So, where are the police? Where is Pantami, who said they have acquired tracking device, where they used to go to Imo State, abduct innocent people, go to villages, kill innocent people, in the name of trying to get promotion that have killed ESN. They go to Imo State, butcher innocent people, parade them, and they are going to give them an award. That is what Abba Kaere has been doing, committing war crime. Look at him talking on the phone. And this phone is the same phone they use to communicate. So why are they not tracking them? They will never track them because they are what we call the product of political process. And now, these are the military wing of the product of political process. Military wing. They are going to come. They give them. You don't see chamberlain. Did you see the chamberlain? They carry chamberlain everywhere. Do you know where they get them? You didn't fly. They get them from Nigerian military. They get them from Nigerian army. Those of them who already penetrated and have joined. Of course, I don't. It is not. Those of them like Babangida. Those of the top military generals behind them, because they have agenda. The agenda is northernization by force, by fire. Fulanization by force, by fire. Islamization by force, by fire. Now, let us continue. Now you have watched, you have seen that. It is called the political process, military wing of the political process of the Organization of Nigeria. Now let us go back to IBB. Let us go back to IBB.
I meant you.
No. Again, it depends on the position we found ourselves at that time. I wanted to be an administrator. I wanted to be an engineer, but I wasn't able to. Don't be.
Or was that another reason?
Because
I want you to listen. He said he wanted to be an administrator, he wanted to be an engineer, but he can't. Because he don't have brain. For you to be an engineer, you need to know mathematics. Mathematics. How can a Fulani man from the north know mathematics? So what they have to do is to look for one of the easiest way to become the product of political process. So the easiest way is to go to Nigerian army. Whether he pass exam or whether he don't pass exam, they were begging them to come as a political process, a product of a political process. So anything you do, they pass you. That is why Nigeria is what it is today. You see your problem. You see your problem? He cannot pass any exam as an engineer. You see that? This is what we want you, agitators and the news media people, to be doing. Channel your energy into this so that you will be more fruitful in the struggle. If you chase Simon Ekpa today, what are you going to gain? Will you take my position? Will you take my position? If you chase Simon Ekpa out of struggle, are you going to take my position? Will you do what I'm doing? Is Simon Ekpa blocking anything from you? You see? Focus on this particular thing I am doing now. Since you don't want to get sense, this is what you should be doing. Not coming online and start ranting. Ranting like even women are better than most of you. Because we have seen women, we have seen strong women in this struggle. We have seen strong women. I respect women. In fact, in Biafra struggle, I have come to respect women more. Some of the men are useless and disgraceful. They leave what they do, what they're supposed to do, and they will come online and start ranting and gossiping like women. So women have been elevated in the struggle. This is what you ought to be doing. Onye ya na-agba ọkụ, ọ naghị achụ oke. Ọ naghị achụ oke. Ọ naghị achụ oke. I don't associate with gossipers. I don't associate with gossipers. This is the task Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be happy to see us doing. The unity is very, very important. When you call me your brother, I will call you my brother. I don't beg for brother. I don't beg. If you call me your brother, I'll call you my brother. But this is what our leader will want us to be doing. Let us expose everything exposable. Except if you are working for the enemy against the struggle. You continue what you are doing. People are watching. Biafrans are not fools. Biafrans are not idiots. Biafra are wise people. Very wise people. So they are watching. Continue your evil and frivolous way. Continue your evil agenda against people who are sacrificing everything for the struggle. Continue. Biafra people are watching you. Like I said, the more you attack Simon Ekpa, the more people will love me. The more you attack Simon Ekpa, the more people will see reason to love me. So if you want people to not love me more, like they already love me now, stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. I have been doing this, I am doing before our leader got, before he was kidnapped. I have been doing it. And I have never one day wronged our leader. I have never one day done anything contrary. And he trusts me to some extent. I have a very bad mouth. So don't make me open mouth. I have a very bad mouth. Now let us continue.
I joined the army.
You seem to have a nose for when things change, the movement of direction. Because your history and from things you said before, you're able to read things very easily. To read things very easily, read atmosphere, the mood, and all of that. Because the history is that you've always been part of every successful change of government. What is it about that is you?
I was fortunate to be in strategic places within the armed forces.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what he said? He said, I was fortunate. Did you hear what this man said? I am asking you. Did you hear what Babangida said? Babangida said he was fortunate. He was fortunate to be in strategic places. My people, it is not fortunate. It is not fortunate. Is he the only one that is fortunate? Is he the only one that is fortunate? It is not fortunate. It is he have said the truth. The truth is that he was a product of political process. A product of political process. So, as a result of a product of a political process, they have to position him in the places in Nigeria army that he did not qualify to be. He has to occupy the position he did not qualify. I am telling you, intentionally and unintentionally not qualified, he found himself, fortunately, to be in those places and occupy the positions. No, somebody say, they are trying to get me. My brother, no, they will not get me. They will not get me. Let me tell you. I want everybody watching me not to worry. You see, but sometimes when this kind of thing is happening, the best way to respond, if it is a place where we will be showing that how good we live, we will always say, living good is the best revenge. But now, making good exposition is the best revenge for me. So my own is not to live big, because living big. If it is a place where we begin to show off, what I will say is that, okay, now let us show off now. So living good is a good is the best revenge. But it's not a place where we show off. What we do here is I gossip brain. This is where we show wisdom brain. What God has blessed you with, bring it out for Biafra. So the best revenge in this kind of thing is to put more energy to what you are doing. Put more energy. Disappoint them. How do you disappoint them? How you disappoint them is to begin to dig more into what you have not even digged into before and disappoint them. That is who I am. So, and that is why if you follow my tweet, I said you are going to see triple of Simon Ekpa from now. And you will see it happening. It is not going to be Mama Power. Well, I told Mazi Namdekano, if you are looking for 50 men, if you are looking for 100 men, I am 50. And believe me, it is not mouth. By the grace of God, I will do 50. I will do job of 50 men. I have not done it. I have not done it. But believe me, I will do it. I will do it when the time comes. I will do job of 50 men. It may not be now, but the time is coming. You are going to see it. Everybody will leave. Everybody will leave to see it. I said, time shall tell. Time shall tell. Now let us continue. I want you to listen to IBB. He said he was fortunate to find himself in strategic position. It is not fortunate. Every Northerner that joined the military through an organization product, as a product of Northerner, they all find themselves coincidentally into strategic position to be able to shape in Nigeria the way it is today. So if anybody want to rise up, they kill him. Delegewa, they kill him. Bolaige, they kill him. Anybody that try to rise up, Fela mother talk, they kill him. Fela talk, they kill him. Anybody that want to talk, Abiola come, they kill him. Because of one particular purpose. The purpose is to make sure the northernization, there is no interference. Jonathan came, they almost killed him. Obasanjo came, they always kill him. They killed the wife. So anybody that want to do something, they kill him. I want you to watch. Okadibo, thank you very much. They kill him.
I was also fortunate that there was a lot of confidence in me as a commander of troops at a very young age, lieutenants with 38 people.
Did you see that? At a very young age, lieutenant at a very young age, without qualification. Kesaro Wiwa, thank you very much. Kesaro Wiwa, they killed him. But you, as a Southerner from Oduduwa land, from Biafra land, go now and become captain. Do you know how many years you are going to serve in Nigeria Army? They will retire you. Any day you want to become colonel, they retire you. And the only time they will give you power, they will give you general, is when they know that that every spirit of Biafra or every spirit of Southern Nigerian have left you. Once they notice, and even at that, they will not trust, they will not give you a position of trust. Highest they will give you is a spokesperson. Army spokesperson. Army spokesperson. You will be see, and if you police, the highest they will give you as a policeman is a police spokesperson. I want you to check it now. Frank Mba is a police spokesperson, and what is the other name for the army? What is the name for the army? Everything they give you is a spokesperson, because they can't speak English that somebody will understand. You cannot understand their English. So what they do is, anytime when you come to the military, they have spokesperson. It must be a Southerner or any Northerner that have lived in the South. And then police. Frank Mba has been the spokesperson for ages now. Frank Mba. Because that is what they are good at. Image making. Oh, DSS, yeah, okay. even the DSS spokesperson, image making. And as the spokesperson making this image, any day they try to rise to the rank of commissioner of police, pia, they will carry them to a research center where they will be sitting with computer. NNC was also the spokesperson, and I think they have somebody else now who is Afnanya, spokesperson of DSS. That is the highest they will give you. But look at people who came into the force with only as a product of political process. As I'm telling you today, that political process is happening. Do you know that the Nigeria Army, when you are in the training camp of Nigeria Army, very soon you will see truckload of Northerners, Fulani, all these bandits. You will see truckload of the bandits. They will come and drop them in the camp. They say, Pia, from Babangida, they list their name. All of them enter army. It is preparation for what you see happening today. That is why nobody is holding anybody responsible for every atrocity being committed against the Southerners. Because this is aged, long time coming.
Company commander with about 120, regimental commander with about 200, and so on, up to the army. It's just, but when I was also growing, I was in a very strategic unit of the Nigerian Armed Forces, where those are units that you definitely need them to participate in such ventures.
Looking back today, do you sometimes laugh at that aspect of you?
Which one?
That is that you can see that the wind is blowing in a direction, and probably even before anybody else, you're able to see that.
That's why you are a human being. You have to be very instinctive on some of these.
Please, I want people watching me right now to look into this picture. I want you to look into that picture. There is something here. They're called Al-D Grand Patron. I want you to go and check what this thing means. The picture you see here, there is something inside this picture. Please, those of our men, go and check inside this picture. Take a screenshot and look at it. I want to know, what is this inscription here? He is a grand patron. We need to start to check it out. We need to start to check this thing out. We want to check, we want to see this, we want to see what is here. We want to see what is here. Please, after this broadcast, take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. We want to know what these things mean. He is a grand patron to this particular organization or name. We don't know what it means. So go and Aldi Supermart. I don't know what that means. Grand patron. I don't know whether supermarket gave grand patron. Is a product. How can a product get grand patron? Anyway, please, you people should check it. Let us know what it means. We don't know whether supermarket, they are getting grand patron these days. But anyway, so we need to know what it means. But let us move forward. Please, people who say we should Simon Ekpa, somebody said Simon Ekpa. Let me look for the comment, because I will be addressing this kind of comment. One moment, Simon. I want to address this comment. The comment I want to be addressing is the comment of critics. I'm not the one that bring a good comment. So, except I don't see the comment again. The thing just went off. One moment. Okay, I don't see this comment, but I hope I will see a comment like that again. First of all, let me make it very clear. If I remember what the person wrote, the person said we must be in the same page with our leaders, DOS. I am not fighting. I'm not fighting DOS, and I will be the last person to fight DOS. But I will also not be the person that will respond to any frivolous lies cooked against Simon Ekpa. I will be making joke and I will be responding to it, and as individually, and I will respond to the person, whoever person that lie against Simon Ekpa will respond to that person. I will not respond to the leadership of IPOB because everybody is just talking on his or her own. So I'm not going to respond to the leadership. The leadership of IPOB have not done anything against me, and they are not going to do anything against me. But those individuals who come to lie and they cook up lies, if I feel like I will make a comment, I will not respond to them directly. But if I feel like I make a comment, so nobody is here fighting the leadership of IPOB. If you fight leadership of IPOB, you are fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm not going to do that, and I'll be the last person to do that. But what they should do, whoever that is being paid by anybody, or should know that if you fight me, you are fighting a child of God. Because I did not join the struggle from having a skeleton in my cupboard. So you allow me to continue and focus on what I'm doing, and you must not tell me what to do. Nobody was telling me what to do until now. So it is not now that you want to tell me how to talk and what to say. I have been doing research on my own. I have been doing it. I have been broadcasting. I have been trying to pray to God to give me wisdom to pilot what I'm piloting. And if it is yielding result, you cannot just come now and tell me, this is what I should say and what I should not say. You don't do that. You don't do that. I am more than that. You cannot, I'm not the person you can come and tell what to do. You did not tell me what I was doing before. So anybody that comes to attack me, I will choose either to respond by laughing. I will choose either to respond by bringing more superior exposition like this to teach the person what he should do and that he's not doing. So I'm not fighting anybody. I can never fight IPOB leadership. Never, 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 never. But every time I see the right thing, I'm going to do it, irrespective of who else is God. I don't look face. I'm not a servant of a man. The person I respect and I will respect is IPOB, the leadership of IPOB, the Kano, the Biafra people. That is the people I'm loyal to. So anybody that will come from this leadership to attack me individually, that have any personal thing with me, and is coming public to talk trash and talk lies against me, I am going to make comment. When I'm making program like this, I'm going to make comment. But what I will not do is to come and start addressing the person. I don't have that time. They have all the time in this world. They can gossip anything they want. I will not respond to them. And actually, the thing I'm doing now is the last thing they will ever hear from me. From tomorrow, I will focus on my exposition, and everything they say, I have a new name now. My name is Azanoka. Azanoka, one of Biafra. So give me the name, Azanoka. So if they want to waste their time, they can waste their time and tell Simon Ekpa is not oath member, Simon Ekpa is not this, Simon Ekpa is not that. They know, for you to know how bad these people are, they know that I am an oath member. They come publicly to lie to people that I'm not an oath member. It is a very wrong thing to do. And anybody who condone it is also a sabo. A sabo. You will be a sabo. What are you trying to gain? What do you stand to gain by knowingly lying against somebody? So let them continue. I'm not going to respond more than this. Abamazanoka. Asanoka. So I am not somebody that you can control. You know, this is a warning. I've been saying this thing. I am not the kind of person. My light, you can never off it. You can never off it. And the more you are going to talk, you will never hear from me. Today is the first and the last time I will talk and respond to anybody. If you like, go and stand in the mountain top and talk about Simon Ekpa, you will not hear from me. And when the job comes, what I'm about to do and what I'm going to do for Biafra and for IPOB, I will do it with everything in me. If you like, come and say, you must not do it. If you like, come and say, you must not do it. You come and do it now. You know, if you come to raising of fund and I have to participate there, come and say, I will not do it. Come and do the job now. I will leave it for you. You do it. So, only open a mind about business here. Mind your own business. Let me mind my own business. If there is anything you want me to do for the struggle, come to tell me, do it. If I don't do it, you can begin to say, I give you this job, you didn't do it. You know? But if I am doing that job, allow me, don't come to attack me. Because now let us continue.
Things. You can read a situation. I once told you guys in the media and you took me on. I said, wherever I am, I try to dominate my own environment, which is part of my training anyway.
The alpha male. The alpha male. There's this iconic picture of you getting into your official car, NA1, I believe, just after August 27th, 1985. What was it that was in your mind then that, okay, now I have the means and I have the authority? Where am I going to take this country? What was that?
Well, I think you should tell me. After we elucidated what we wanted to do for you people when we got in August of 1985. We liberalized, what is the right word? We came in on 2 or 3 planks. We knew then that you cannot succeed in getting the people. We wanted to mobilize the Nigerians. They were bright people, they were good, and they could be obedient. So then the country has a lot of resources. So we need to mobilize the people with the resources that the country has and provide the people a leadership towards achieving, making the country a greater country. That is the first thing that came into our mind. How do we do it? Were some of the policies we put in place. We wanted full participation of the people. So anything that stifled them, the decrees, for example, that didn't give them the opportunity to talk and say anything, we said no, we change it. We abrogated that decree. And then we had control of the economy, or we ran a controlled economy. We knew that the people wanted to take this in their hands. We ran the politics, and we knew that for the country to succeed, you have got to mobilize the people to do it on their own. So those are the things we wanted to see done. And therefore, we came out with a clear vision about the country, mobilizing the country, freeing the economy from government control, allowing the people to talk and say what they wanted to see, allow the people to decide on how they should be. Those are things that came to our mind, and I think I'm glad we did.
There are those, of course, who have pointed to the fact that, yes, you did that, but you also kept, for example, Decree 2, which still gave you the authority.
But it was not as restrictive or as more than Decree 4, is it?
Decree 4, yes.
Yeah. All the same, that decree that you talked about was still there when we allowed the media to become publicly owned, so that you could do more about Tolkien. Otherwise, we wouldn't have allowed it to happen. We allowed private ownership of both print and electronic media. Now, thank God, you have got the latest one. What is it called?
Online, social media.
Social media. Thank God, the people resisted it. Otherwise, it would have been killed. But the people resisted it.
So you think it was good, or you think it is good?
It is
social media.
Yeah, it is good. It's still part of opening up, allowing Nigerians to talk and say what they want, allowing Nigerians to do their business even online and so on. And so.
All right. Of course, you all must have watched this. Please, Simon, Citizen AY is waiting for you to join. Citizen AY, you can come in. You can come in, please. Come in. Let us talk. And for those who are saying command and control is different from what I'm saying. What I'm saying here is that when I'm making exposition, I'm making comment and broadcasting, it is not command and control. Okay? It is not command and control. Exposition is not command and control. Broadcasting and digging out research that will haunt and will cause injury to Nigeria government is not command and control. So everybody who are doing this thing should be commended. Whether the person is Biafra or not a Biafra must be commended. And that is why our leader is different. That is why our leader is different. Our leader not know whether you are Biafra. Once you are doing a good job, he will commend you. Once your exposition is against Nigeria, he is going to commend you, whether you are a Biafran or not. So what are you going to be more Catholic than the Pope? So it is not command and control. A lot of people have been commended by our leader who are not even Biafran, but they are doing a good job by exposing Nigeria. A lot of people also have been commended by our leader who are Biafrans, but are not IPOB members, but they are doing good job. Okay? So when our leader commended me, I was not an IPOB oath member, So is it when I become an IPOB member and the oath member that it is going to be a problem? You see? So the point here is that people should understand the difference between command and control. Command and control are automatically directly to those who are principal officers of IPOB. Because ordinary members of IPOB, they have to listen to the order given by our leader. They have to listen to the order coming from our leader to the DOS, and this is where the command and control comes. So the command and control is first of all to principal officers of IPOB. These are where the command and control should be very effective. You understand? It is only after it is effective in the leadership of IPOB, then it will now come to the members like us. That is how it works. So people who don't know what is command and control should go and read their book. They should go and read their book, What is Command and Control? Who are you commanding and who are you controlling? You first of all command and control the officers you are giving order to, who will now go ahead to pass the orders to other people. So you must live by example. Before you talk about command and control, live by example. If I have to begin to teach you people what is command and control, I will teach it. But for those who are commenting command and control, so you need to know the guiding principle of command and control. So command and control is first of all goes to the principal officers. They must be ready to listen to command and the control, and they have to do it. So when order come, it is, obey before complain. That is the thing. So it is not us who are floor member. We are floor member. We are the floor members. We are the people who are bringing salt and pepper. We are the floor members. The command and control goes to the authorities, goes to the principal officers. These are the people that should listen to command and control, and it is called obey before complain. So when you have obeyed the order, you can now come out and say, yes, you are doing the order. So when you are doing the order, you will now be if there is any question, you will be saying, Oga, but Oga, I am doing this order, but if I do it like this, I do it like that, it will be better. So people should get themselves educated first. Education is very important. Wisdom and knowledge in garagara. It is not garagara. Where we do garagara is in the battlefield. When you go to battlefield, you bring your gun. If there is a battle, if there is war, if we begin to go to war, you bring your gun. That is where you do garagara. Or if you want to do garagara, come with me. Let us go to gym. So that I will use iron and intimidate you. You come to gym. Let us go and know how to do the gym. I will intimidate you. That is where garagara is. Once I load 200, I load 100 here, I load 100 here. Come under the bench and prove that you are doing garagara. Hey, we will know that you are doing garagara. So first of all, people, you see, education is very important. Education is not only when you go to school. No. The English people have what they call formal and informal education. So education is not only when you go to the four wall of classroom, you sit down, you read the book, and you get educated. No, you have the informal one. The informal education can come from any level. It can come anyhow. The formal education comes from school. So you have to, first of all, you know your right first. Knowing your right is very important. You know your right first. You know what you are doing, so that you don't come public to talk to people who are very sensible. They will just look at you as a mumu. So anybody who is talking about command and control is not first of all, the command and control should go to the authorities, principal officers. That is the people that the command and control goes to, because they are receiving command directly from Onyendu. That command and control, they must obey. And the command and control is obey before complain. So if you don't know what you are into, I will teach you. I am grounded. I am a street person. I am a civilized person. I am a civil person. If anyone you want, I'll bring it. If you want talk life, I will give it to you. If you want pastor, I will give it to you. If you want traditional, I will give it to you. If you want civilization, I will give it to you. If you want me to be humble, I will give it to you. If you want rudeness, my God, I will give it to you. So I am grounded in all. If you want to see a spare part seller in me, I will bring it out. That is how I am. And they add the multitask. Anything is in me, I will do it. If you want me to be talk now and snatch ballot paper, I will go and do it. You see? So I am not somebody who you see on suit and I look gentle, or somebody who you see this beautiful face like this. Go and ask them. I have been the chairman of Igbo Union in Finland for 4 good years. 4 good years. So I know what it is to deal with Ndi Igbo. I have been the chairman of Ndi Igbo for 4 years in Finland. I did not say 2, I said 4 good years. So I know how to deal with Ndi Igbo, especially when those stubborn ones come. And I know how to maneuver. So I am somebody that is, the life have trained me to what I am today. So I'm not somebody I didn't just come from somewhere as a result of circumstances, or as somebody who is privileged from something, or somebody who is an opportunist. If you are talking about opportunists, I am the last person you will bring issue of opportunist. I am not an opportunist. I work my ass off for anything I embark myself on. Any journey I embark myself, I work myself out of. And anything mbatania, I'm a Igbo now because anything mbatania, uzo adria wa muzo. Go and ask people. That's what I do. I am a complete dot man. Dot, you know, on your dot. So let this thing not deceive you. This thing you see here, let it not deceive you. All right, on this note, I will stop here. We'll continue this video tomorrow because I have to also watch the part. The part I wanted to bring to you today, I have played it. And then tomorrow, I'm going to bring something else from this same video because it is time. I don't want this thing to stay more, long so that people will be able to watch it and share it, let it go viral. It is very, very important. We have more pressing issues. The issue is that this particular topic today, we want it to go viral on social media. We want it to go viral. We want the Nigeria, do it so that Nigerian news will carry it. Our target is that Nigerian news will carry the exposition we have done today, exposing northernization, exposing Fulanization, exposing Islamization, exposing the people that become product of political process, as Babangida said it. And I have been able to shed light to what he have said. Tomorrow, we will continue from where we stop. So, but I'm going to allow you to come in. But please, if you are coming in here, don't come and insult anybody. Focus on this particular exposition that I have done today, okay? Do not come here and fight anybody. I did not say come and fight for me. I have power. So, if you are coming here, come and focus on this exposition that we did today and let us rub mind. We want to chat. We want to make sure we focus on this particular issue. The issue is that Nigeria can never move forward because the political leaders in Nigeria, they came to power, they find their way to political position as a product of political process, which is the northernization of Nigeria. That is where our comment and focus is going to lie on. And I pray to God, I will never disappoint Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he is not here to watch and see what is going on. And I will, the promise I made, I will never disappoint Biafra and I will never disappoint him. And God will see me through. All right. Thank you very much and welcome to the program. Join us this evening as we share the link. There we go. All right. I'm going to bring you Ada. Welcome to the program. And I know you're always the first person.
Mazi Azanoka. Mazi Azanoka. Very, very well. I'm not gonna ask you to stop responding to all these distractors. I was hearing that broadcast and some things I was hearing, I just off it. I don't want something to give me more heart attack. I'm not about Ogushi. Me, I know there for that Egusi business. We have more. So I had you more like it. Can maintain it. Please, what I want to say this evening is that the exposition you have been doing, honestly, Mazi, I tell you, I have been following you, and this issue of these things that is happening now. Remember, it started when you started broadcasting. People was fighting, talking, and you was able to handle it. Is it now that you can't handle it? Even up to today, some people are still castigating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he ate money, he do this, he do that. But the money is brought by God, and he has to do his job. So everybody had to come and do. So do your own and leave all these bacchanalists. We call them bacchanalists. Forget about them and continue. So what I want to say this evening concerning our leaders, we don't even supposed to be calling these people our leaders. We're supposed to be calling them hoodlums because that is what they're supposed to be. Hoodlums. All these governors are hoodlums. Uzodimma is rubbing bleaching and doing all manner of things, which I believe through your exposition, right? I believe that all these Southern leaders, we are busy seeking for their pocket, without even thinking about all these northerners, because these northerners they were grounded in everything they were doing. They are not sleeping. Their plan is always there. But our leaders only go to Abuja and carry Ghana must go and patrol themselves without even doing the work they send them to do. So they are OES member. We're not supposed to be calling them excellency and whatsoever. We're supposed to be calling them hoodlums. And if people who agree with me, let us start calling them hoodlums, because they're nobody. They didn't do nothing for us. You understand? Obiano is there drinking ogogoro, celebrating women and all the rest. They're not doing anything for us. So why are we calling them governors and the excellencies? All our roads are in misery. You understand? So what I'm trying to say is that all these northerners are busy. They are well grounded, planning that thing. Even as me and you are here, gossiping, who talking this one, who saying that one. All our people, all they doing in social media is fighting, in-house fighting. Whereby the Fulanis are busy out there carrying gun, planning how to overrun them. You understand? And we're busy talking about Mazi and all the rest. You understand? Look at the Fulanis in the bush with gun. That one you see is even small compared with other people. You know, I remember when he was doing an exposition when they were carrying truck of arms, you know, from the other side coming in. And our governors are seeing all these things. What are they doing? They're not doing anything. They're not saying anything. Simon, is it not baffling that these people are seeing all these things and they're not saying anything? And our people are not even thinking. All they're doing is fighting one another. You understand? So it's high time all the southerners. I'm not calling no southeast, southwest. I am calling all the southerners. All these useless governors who are eating the wedu and the bitter leaf soup. All of them are cowards. I am not respecting them anymore. They are hoodlums. You understand? All are hoodlums. Let them change their pattern and see what is going on. Does it mean that this thing Babangida have said? Look at the man who, the journalist. At the end of the day, after interviewing him, he's not gonna do anything anymore. He just go there to interview the man and come out. And the other day I talk about Abiola's daughter. Simon, I know about Abiola. The day Abiola died was the day they nearly killed me in Lagos State. I'm telling you, I had the experience. But that stupid girl is busy talking about Biafrans, twisting matters and changing the narrative. Does he even care about what killed the father? Because I don't bloody care, because maybe the father has many wives, so the girl don't have, maybe she doesn't even know anything about the father. You understand? So that is why she don't care. She only siding for Arise TV and talking trash. I tell you, anytime I see that girl face to face, I will tell her how it is, because she's a young lady that doesn't have a future. She don't know what she wants in life. So let me allow others to talk. But our governors are hoodlums. Nobody should be calling them governors. They don't deserve governorship. They are hoodlums, all of them. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Ada, before you go, I want you to look at the screen. What do you see?
I see correlation of Satan Idris. Oh my God. Where they?
Did you see where it is happening?
Oh my God, I see. What is this?
It is happening in Edo State.
Oh, but Simon, what is our people doing? What is our people doing? What are they doing? Why are they keeping quiet? What is going on?
The 21st and 22nd, you are going to have Sultan in Edo State.
Jesus Christ.
That is how it is happening. By the time, and when you talk now, the Edo people, the Benin people, they will say, allow us.
Simon, listen to me. I am still thinking about what is going on. Why are all these hoodlums keeping quiet? What is going on with them? Why are they keeping quiet?
They're on ground. Wait.
These people gonna run over us someday. You understand? Is this happening? Is this happening that all these hoodlums, Mazi, you know what these people gonna do? They're gonna run overnight with their private jet and leave the poor masses to be killed. So it's better we stand up now and do the needful. These You want to destroy all of us and run away.
I agree, my sister.
Let me allow other people to come in, please. God bless you all. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Yes, so all hail Biafra. This is shocking.
Right. Right, Citizen A1.
Yes, so.
Yes, so.
How are you?
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you. Listen, great job tonight. I watched it closely. I saw what was being, the program about. I was planning to do something similar, but you know what? I watched it. You'd already planned it, and I thought, you know what? Let's carry on with that.
Yes.
You see, the word that people need to hold on to. See, the taking over the northernization of Nigeria is a political process. In their own eyes. So the killing of people, the 5 million dead in the 1967 to 70 war is a political process. It's okay. Continue. Continue.
That is it. People should know what is coming. What is coming.
Exactly. So you see, this stuff, when we say to people that the Fulanis are intent on taking over the nation, they are trying to bring IBB, who destroyed the lives of millions. I wrote something the other day. They were celebrating his 80th birthday. How many birthdays has he destroyed, killed? How many generations' birthdays has he killed and destroyed that they will never even know about anything about birthdays? Because of the actions of taking away the rights of the people to whom those resources belong, denying them access to have good quality of life. This man dares to talk to us about, well, you know what, we're doing a political process. Give me a break. He's not a man to be proud of. He's not a man to be proud of. The man should be facing ICC. He should be facing ICC. And he must face ICC. The fact that he is able to even come onto channels, onto TV, and speak to people, despite this is the man that took us into the Islamic State of Africa and ISO, Islamic State Organization of Africa. This is the man that he started the Fulanization of that contraption, and all he can come out with the killings. What is a military man talking about political process? What is he doing? There was Simon, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Now, one of the things that people don't realize, there is a book somewhere that I have. I don't know if I can pick it up. I'll see if I can find it. There is something that I read somewhere whereby they said that all our military, that they are only field officers. They are not they're not capable of anything political, anything economic, they are only military men. They were trained for tactics of war on the field. They could not manage anything to do with politics, economics, any of those things. And I'm going to try and get the exact words out because I really want to be factual. These are things that people do not know. So when people who are not capable, who are not qualified to make statements, to make those kind of judgments, come and talk to us and say to us, "Oh, it's a political process." It's an excuse. It's a way to try and trick the people. They are trying to lull everybody to believe that, oh, it's okay, it's not bad. No, we really can save Nigeria. We are not interested in saving Nigeria. Nigeria is, look, if we do not end this thing now, Afghanistan will be small fry compared to the killings that these people they've planned. The video that you showed, the video, is it in Plateau? What state was that video again? Remind me, please. The video.
Well, which of the video?
The video of the guns. remind me what was the
Okay.
What state?
Is from something to play it.
Yeah, play it.
Okay,
please.
1 moment.
I want you to play that video. Because it's important. Thank you. Now, Coming now.
First of all, Citizen AY, inform our viewers that today we are supposed to have a program,
yes,
which was designed to begin a campaign for the unification of action and purpose.
Indeed.
But we are going to educate them. Maybe tomorrow we have this program together.
Exactly.
Let us address this particular issue today.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, because of all to time and having to explain doing the work that Simon, very important work Simon was doing, we have to push back that program. So we'll probably do it tomorrow, but we'll give you more updates on that. But nonetheless, this is important. Now look closely at those men, like Simon was showing, and thank you very much, Simon, for showing this. Look closely at those men. They are in Nasarawa. Now tell me, just watch. Let's watch for a few minutes.